Let's bring you some breaking news now. The government's announced new sanctions coordinated with the US targeting Iranian officials. Let's bring in our political correspondent, Rob Powell, for more. Rob, what can you tell us?
So reading the details, Jane, this is not a direct response to those killings of US troops in Jordan, which, of course, the US and the UK has blamed Iran and Iranian-linked groups for. This looks to be something that has been in the offing for a little bit longer than that and is actually a response to some revelations from a TV documentary in December. What it is a sanctions package that targets 7 individuals and 1 organisation. They say that they are senior Iranian officials and members of organised criminal gangs who collaborate with the regime. And the organisation is part of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Unit 840, exposed in an investigation into plots to assassinate television presenters from the news channel Iran International on UK soil. So it essentially means that some senior Iranian officials and this organisation will be subject to asset freezes and travel bans. So organisations in the UK won't be able to hold money on behalf of these people or the organisation. And the travel ban clearly means that they won't be able to travel into the UK either. There's some details that have been released by the government as well, saying since the start of 2022, the UK has responded to at least 15 credible threats and plots to kill British or UK-based individuals by the Iranian regime. So this is to do with essentially the domestic threat and the threat posed, potential threat posed by Iranian-linked groups and individuals to people within the UK, and is a response to that. It is not a response to that drone attack and the deaths of US troops that we've seen in the last 24 hours or so. Maybe what some that want a tougher response towards Tehran would also be calling for in response to this is full proscription of the IRGC. There have been calls from Labour and from some Conservatives as well for the group to be prescribed as a terrorist organisation. And clearly we wait to see what the response, a likely military response you would think, would be from the US and potentially the UK to those deaths that we saw on the Jordan-Syrian border in the last day or so.
OK, Rob, thanks very much.